hybrid 2 times a week. So they're jumping it from 2 times a week to 3 times a week. That's what you're saying? How far is your commute? Is it like do you drive or what? Or you gotta like take the bus or something crazy? I mean, taking the bus ain't that crazy. 10 to 15-minute drive. Dang, that's not even that bad, man, right? That's like you live right next door to the office. But I cannot slack off and do LeetCode now? Dang. I guess so. Yeah. 3 times a week. So it used to go in 2 times for sure. Or it used to just be like loose, you know, like sometimes you only go in 1 week. Alright, are we ready to party, man? Dang, pretty strict. Man, they take attendance? That's nuts. Well, I mean, 1 word day ain't too bad, right? You'll survive, man. Hey, Bobby Blue, what do you do at work? Like, what type of work are you into? Or what they got you doing? Are you doing like front-end stuff? React? Or are you doing some other stuff? I don't know what else is out there. Mobile dev, but I'm not into backend. So you're doing like React Native, or are you doing Swift? Dang, iOS stuff. Norwegian, Euler. What's happening? How you doing, man? Welcome to the party. All right. You guys ready? I think it's time. LeetCode Daily time, man. Oh, look at that. It's a fresh month, day 1. Let's see if I can do the whole month. I've never done a month straight of the daily problems. 8 months ago, I don't know what's mobile dev. I was always doing backend. Oh, snap. So you can do everything then. You can do backend, you can do front end, Swift or whatever. Wait, what kind of app are you working on? Can you say? What time is it where you are? It's 9:10 p.m. Norwegian Euler. 9:10. All right, here we go. It's time for the daily problem, solving questions with brain power. You're given a 0 index 2D integer array questions where questions I equal points and brain power. The array describes the questions of an exam where you have to process the questions in order, that is starting from question 0, and make a decision whether to solve or skip each question. Solving I will earn you points, but you will be unable to solve each of the next brain power questions. If you skip question I, you get to make the decision on the next question. What is this? Some type of damn house robbers, man. For example, given questions equal 3, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, and 2, 5. If question 0 is solved, you will earn 3 points, but you will be unable to solve questions 1 and 2 because we skipped 2. Instead of question 0, if instead question 0 is skipped and question 1 is solved, you will earn 4 points, but you will be unable to solve questions 2 and 3. Identity verification app, an app to tell users verify themselves with documents so they can travel. Our app is widely used in Europe. UK government is using our app right now. Dang, fancy stuff, man. You out here making global impacts, Bobby Blue. You're big timing. Alright, you ready for this problem? Can I solve it? I think so. It's just take it or leave it. And then you cache on I. And then we gotta watch out for an overflow. So here we go. Forget, what was I doing? Take it or leave it. I do that DFS style or DP, whatever. DP. How do we do that? So at every question, we just make, I think the problem basically told you what to do, man. I don't really like how this is worded because it's like, it kind of guides you to the answer in a way. But for every index, you basically have to choose between two choices. Whether you solve the problem or you skip the problem. And we'll just explore both of those and then return the maximum of whatever that returns. So, of course, it's recursive. So here we go. If we go out of bounds, that means we can't get any more points. So it can probably just return 0. And then we have two choices. So here are choices. We either solve the problem or we skip the problem. So if we solve the problem, then we just call the function and then we recursively traverse to, well, questions I, it'll be like questions I, how many points do we get? 0 point, like index 0. So this is how many points we get if we choose to solve that question, and then we can't solve the next questions I 1 question. So it's gonna be like I plus questions I 1. It might be a +1, let me think. It's probably a +1 there at the end of that too. Because I was thinking if the number is 1, that means we can't solve the next question. So if it was just +1, then it would go to the next question, but we really wanted to skip that. That's what the +1 is for. So it would skip over like this one and then go to that one. Anyways, so that's if we choose to solve the current question we're on, we gotta skip the next so many. And then if we choose to skip it, then we don't get any points. So then we just traverse and we can just go to the next index instead, because we can solve, that's the next solvable index. And then we just return the maximum of solve or skip. Can I use solve there? Or yeah. But then now we gotta cache it, otherwise it's gonna be too slow. So I'll cache it only on index I, because that's like the only thing that's really changing here. So let me build that cache. Should we have it as a long? And then so size n, we set the initial value to -1. And then here, this is where we check to see if there's a cache hit. So if cache I is not equal to -1, that means we've seen it before and we should just return the cached value. Is compiler smart enough to resolve DP versus DP? Yeah, I suppose so. Because that's how I do it all the time. It knows what's up, you know? El Minson, what's happened? Sub Simon? What you talking about? Sup? What's up? Oh, I see what you're saying. Anyways, how are you doing, man? All good? Chilling. New York weather is crazy. Yeah, man, it's so hot. It's hot as crazy today. It's too hot. I don't like it this warm. Alright, I think that's how we're gonna solve this problem, man. question is, are we gonna overflow? 73 today and 42 tomorrow. Dang. Yeah, it was way too hot today, man. Isn't it cold yet? Nah, it wasn't that cold yesterday. All right, will this work? No, it's not gonna work. Yeah, easy, one shot, man. It's been a long time since I've been able to just one shot a problem like that. But it was like, I guess it's just house robbers, man. It's not even anything too crazy. You're too good now, man. No, this is the one punch that I've practiced 1,000 times, you know. Take it or leave it. Everybody knows that. Anyways, that means we got more time for vibe coding. Can we do yesterday's daily? Jesus, this ain't a LeetCode stream, Bobby Blue. You know I only warm up on the daily. Yesterday's daily. Put marbles in a bag. Nah, I'm not doing a hard problem, man. 72%, dang. Should I read it or should I? I'm doing vibe coding with cursor. Yeah, I'm trying to do some vibe coding with cursor. Yesterday's daily required some thinking and almost no code. Wait, did I already start this problem or something? What's happened, Brett? How are you doing? All right, let me read it. You have k bags. You are given a 0 index integer array weights, where weights I is the weight of the ith marble. You are also given the integer k. Divide the marbles into k bags according to the following rules. No bag is empty. If the ith marble and the jth marble are in a bag, then all marbles with an index between I and j indices should also be in that same bag. If a bag consists of all the marbles with an index from I to j inclusively, then the cost of the bag is weights I plus weights j. The score after distributing the marbles is the sum of the costs of all the k bags. Return the difference between the maximum and minimum scores of marble distributions. Pixel Pusher, how you doing? Oh lordy. So, all right. So try to visualize the problem. I mean, I'm looking at example. This is my regular flow. So we got the weights, and we got k. K means we need k bags, right? We have k bags. And what are we doing? Maximum and minimum scores among marble distributions. So if we got, that's like 1 bag, that's 2 bags. And then, so the distribution, so we put 1 there, 1 there. This is, oh snap. 2 plus 4, that's the minimal score, versus 1 plus 3, 5 plus 1, that's the maximum score. How did I know that's the minimum score? What's up with 1 plus, alright. I mean, I would think I just iterate through and then just cut at every position or something. But then wait, I mean, how would he solve this? We just need, no, how do you do k distributions? Like k cuts? What is the observation you guys are talking about? But either way, even if I didn't know there was some crazy observation, I would probably say this problem sounds super hard. I wouldn't even attempt it, you know. See what happens when you make a cut. What happens when I make a cut? Should I take... Alright, if I took the score of the whole thing, that would be 1 plus 1. But I need to make K cuts. So... like, you make a cut. And then what happens? Then it's like 1 plus 1. 3 plus 1. I don't know, man. It's 2K racing. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm a 2K racing person anymore, Bobby Blue. I'm a sub 2Ker. What happened? What do you mean? What happens when I make a cut, man? It's only $19.99. Just keep thinking. This one is tricky, probably, or so you make a cut. Do I just add the two numbers I just cut? So it's like, for sure we're gonna have 1 plus 1 at least. Doesn't matter how many cuts we make. We will always have 1 and 1 in the final distributions. And then whenever you make a cut, it's whatever the indices before and after the cut are, that's what you're gonna get. So I guess as you're iterating through, this one you have to keep, and then you just keep the top K of the two numbers added together. Would that even make sense? So that means I add 1 and 1 as the base score, and then I add 4, and then I add 8, and then it's K minus 1 in the top, 4, 8, and I just want the top in that priority queue. So pop the 4, we put the 8, and the next one is 6. We put the 6 and then pop the 6. Yeah, I think, does that sound right, man? Let me try to just implement that. Sounds plausible to me, man. Wait, this is long, but I guess it could just be ints here. And we just want the top one. No, we gotta do the greater thing. We gotta do this thing. And then now I'm going to iterate through. So I guess it's weights 0 plus weights n minus 1. And then I guess we can just start at I equal 1. Now it's raining like crazy. It ain't raining here, man. Simon can't figure out these problems now. He doesn't give up. No, that's not true. That's not true, man. Sometimes I think about these problems for so long and nothing comes to mind, you know? Anyways, we're just trying to pq.push weights I, and then if it's greater than equal to k, I suppose, or I guess greater than k minus 1. I think it's the same thing. Then pq.pop, and then while there's something in our priority queue, then we just pop it off and add it to the answer. Am I gonna overflow here? Yes, I probably would have. Wait. Oh, it says return the difference. So I guess I need two PQs then. One is gonna be the max, one is gonna be the min. Right? So I guess we don't even need this part, since all we're doing is trying to find the difference between the two. Let me see, that would be 4 and that would be 8, and the difference is 4. So yeah, I guess we don't even need that base thing going on there. So we'll do that for both PQs. This is PQ, I don't even know what they call them. This is the max and this is the PQ min. Steven Sagiball, how you doing? Do I have to even do that? I mean, I feel like if one of them is over k, then the other one should be over k too. Kind of put it in there. I hope that's a correct assumption. And then these are long longs. And which this that one should be there. And then we just return the difference, or the max minus the min. Is that right? I assume it's right because nobody's telling me no, man. Everybody's just silent. It's wrong. It's wrong. Wait. Wait, what did I push? Let me think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Brad. I said the right thing and I did the wrong thing. I want to spot typos, not correct answers. What's happening, Icy Black Deep? Yeah, that's what we should push, right? I think so. Brett comes in like a fortune cookie, man. Be careful about what you pushed. Well, thank you. Thank you for telling me to just not give up, I suppose, everybody. I was about to just not do it. You're too good? No, man. I wouldn't have even tried that. Doesn't matter how good you are if you're not willing to get your hands dirty. You know what I'm saying? Python was 2 lines. Dang. Python is overpowered, man. Wait, you just sorted. Oh yeah, that's fancier. I mean, same thing. What's the intuition make you think of that? I don't know. The intuition was, it just said the ends of the cuts are in there, and I was just kind of thinking, you know, like a palindrome recursion where you start from the ends and you go in. So I was just thinking, man, the ends will always be included in the total score. So, and then when you cut, I think I saw it here when I was like 1 + 1 for this, and then 3 + 1. It's like, okay, there's one end, there's the other end, and there's the middle that they cut. And that's what kind of tips me off, I'd say. That's when I was like, let me see what I can do if I always know that these two ends are in there. And then it's like, okay, we need to make k-many cuts. So if every cut that we make, we're adding the two places that we cut at. Then to find the maximum score, we just keep the top k cuts that we saw. And that can be done in like n log n, I suppose, because on to traverse and then log n to do a push. And 10 to the 5th, n log n sounds good to me, worth a shot. That was my intuition there. And I guess everyone just telling me to keep thinking about it. It's important to give a problem an honest try before assuming it's too hard. I always just assume it's too hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. Dang, it's raining here now. I hear the rain tapping on my window. Segment tree time? No, it's not segment tree time. You guys are a bunch of LeetCode junkies, man. Jeez, lay off the LeetCode pipe. It's not good for you, man. Come on. Wait, Pixel Pusher, you're so good at LeetCode now. Are you doing this to prepare for an interview? Have you already interviewed? Do you have an interview coming up? Are you doing this to just play it like a game because you already have a nice job? So, oh no, it's not for interviewing, just boredom. Dang. Just want to study it, wow. He just likes typing things, yeah. That's crazy, Pixel Pusher. I mean, I guess I don't have an interview either. I just kind of want to study it too, but obviously I don't want to study it that much since I always delay all the hard things like learning segment trees or rolling hash or something, you know. Anyways, is it time for vibe coding or what? We got a vibe code, man. It's the future. The future depends on it. I already have a decently paid job. Nice, nice. Yeah, I guess I've been training the last 4 years, even though I already have a decently paying job too. Man, sometimes like today, I guess because I just solved 2 problems in less than 30 minutes, it makes me feel, yeah, leak coding is fun. But when I'm stuck on one problem for like an hour, it's not so fun for me. You can get the hang of using segment trees as a template. They aren't hard to use. Yeah, Leet Whale. So I have this mental block on doing stuff like that, man. I always feel like if I haven't unlocked it, like thought about and I know kind of how it works, I'm not allowed to use it. I don't know why I think like that. I don't know if it's the right way to think or if I should just focus on knowing at a high level how it works, just be familiar with the API and then just use it without understanding how it arrives at those solutions or whatever. So my whole LeetCode career, I've known about templates, but I don't want to use them for, I don't know why, man. It's just handicapping myself. Segment tree is super simple. I don't know if I'd say it's super simple. I think that's, you can't be saying stuff like that, man. It's one of the hardest topics in LeetCode, you know. You can't just be downplaying it like that, right? For LeetCode, templates aren't that much of a deal. yeah, that's what I feel too. For LeetCode, the templates, like I think you shouldn't need any crazy templates. Wait, can we just plug and chug for a seg tree? Yeah, you can. People just use a template. Right now it seems like that, but once you do it, you'll think it's simple. Oh yeah? Wait, getting stuck is the best? Once you figure it out. I don't know. Wait, you need to travel to Canada so we can have a fan meeting? I might be coming to Canada, Bobby Blue. I know Stephen Code stuff is there. I don't know who else is there. I don't know if Pixel Pusher is in that side of Canada. But I might be going there sometime in the next 6 months. I'm in Vancouver, I see. I think it's okay to use it as a template to see why it's useful, and later you can learn the implementation if you want. It's not too bad. Yeah, I think if I want Guardian, I'm gonna have to start doing something like that, man. Alright. Vibe code. Alright, let's start up all the stuff. I think we're making progress, even though I only work on it like a few times a week. I think we're making okay progress. Alright, Bobby Blue, see you later, man. You even want to stick around for my vibe coding? It's all good. Here we go. Start the backend thing. Oh, I should be in cursor, man. Start that thing. Oh, we gotta start the C++ thing. Everything is getting complicated here. All right, start this C++ WebSockets. Everything is on now. Let's see where we're at. Progress check. All right, what have we added? I think this whole time we've just been working on this socket thing, this chat stuff right here. And it's working at a basic level now. Where it's not persistent, but it's working. It's working enough where the next thing I need to do is I need some authentication on the WebSockets. And my WebSocket server is in C++. I'm using Supabase for authentication. So that means I gotta make a Supabase C++ clients because one doesn't exist. Vibe coding you have to do with your hands on your head? Nah. I'm a vibe coding noob. I don't know how to do it properly. Alright, so where do I begin, man? I don't even know how to start. I guess the first thing, I gotta open up cursor. Also, I don't know how to implement a heap parse key off the top of my head. I just use it. Leetwell, you make a good point, man. But at least I have an idea of how it works, you know? A heap parse queue. I have an idea of how it works. I might have forgotten it, but at one point I knew it, you know? But for a segment tree, man, who knows? It's just magic. Like, I have zero idea what it's doing. Alright, vibe coding. Here we go. I'm about to tell it the problems that I'm having. So what oh look, it already answered my problem, because I think I ended my last web dev stream by telling it to make me a client, and I think this is the client it made, and I just have to press the buttons to apply it. Just chat GPT. Nah, we use Claude out here, man. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about Gemini 2.5 like it's supposed to be real good. Maybe that's my issue. I know how to implement data structures, but not how to use them. Yeah. I said before, I would probably struggle to implement. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Leetwell. Okay. Oh, this was my last prompt. I want to talk to my Supabase instance, but there isn't a Supabase C++ library. Can you help me make one? Okay, so add the required dependencies to CMake list. Should I trust it, man? Gemini 2.5 is supposedly the current king. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Hopefully it stays the king for my sakes. Wait. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I should, like... Dang. I don't want to commit all this stuff, man. I need a proper get ignore, you know? I should, like, probably ignore the build file, huh? For sure. Use something with better tools. What you talking about, Icy Black Deep? You don't like my C++ tooling? Get tooling sucks. What do you use? Alright, I see what to ignore. I'm gonna just do some get ignore. Tortoise HG? What's that? Oh, I think I use is that like Mercury? I use Mercury at work. I actually prefer it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Or Mercurial, whatever it's called. We call it Fig internally. Let me see. Yeah, it's called Fig internally. And man, I switched from our internal Git to this thing, and it's been a real game changer in my flow, man. I really like it. I'm not gonna lie. Icy Black Deep, I think you know what I'm talking about. You should only have to ignore the build directory if you're using CMake. Wait. Theft TV, what's happening? Hi, Supabase supports real-time streaming. You could handle your WebSocket info directly from Supabase without needing to implement anything. Yeah, I think I saw something about that, but I want to implement my own WebSockets, and I want to use C++ for my WebSockets. So I'm not too interested in using the Supabase edge function things, you know. I just want the Supabase for authentication mainly, and I guess I'm using their other table stuff. But I might just use it for authentication in future projects. I'm not sure yet. But I think they just have a REST API, man. So I just have to have the C++ library talk to their REST API in order to validate like my tokens and whatnot. So I think I should be able to vibe code this This is something a vibe coder should do, because this library is in like 10 other languages. It's all open source. So this stuff must be trained on all that stuff, man. Anyways, let me continue with this get stuff, man. All right, how do you configure that? You guys are the experts. So just like a git ignore. Should I just do those? Vcpkg installed, maybe? Does that look alright? Maybe this whole lib thing, I don't even know what's in lib. I don't think I use anything in lib, man. I'm gonna just ignore that. Alright, let's see now, let's see. 64 changes. I don't need these. Oh, this is when I messed up and I put the build in the same folder. What's all this junk, man? Should I just delete all that? I'm gonna delete them. Alright, here we go. Git, yeah, let me see. Q Ultimus, welcome to the party. C++. Well, I have a lot more other junk than this stuff, but I'll add them as well, you know. Alright, that took out a few. Can I just click them and delete them here? Lost forever. Sure. Zero check. Who knows what that is? Delete. Lost forever. What is this SQLite stuff, man? We don't need that, right? Or should I just add that to the get ignore? Who knows what I'm doing? Alright, what else is on there that doesn't look right? .tlog? I don't need none of that, man. I'm gonna delete them all. Everything. Except, do I need that? Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna delete all these. This is when I messed up all types of stuff. Oh shit. It's too much, man. It's too much. Wait, did I fix it? Yeah. I think we're good, right? Well, maybe not. Zoom Venom, how are you doing? Delete this. This is probably painful for some of you to watch me click around on not knowing how to use Git. Whatever. Kind of works. Looked like you ran CMake from top level direction. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Wait, how come it's not working now? Because I don't have anything here, probably. Commit. I don't know what I'm doing. Vibe, wait, Supabase, C++. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make a new thing, a new branch, so that we can mess around with this vibe coding stuff that typically you don't want to do that. You can add a check that stops it early into your CMake text file. Oh snap. I gotta look into that because I did that when I was still figuring out stuff. Now I think I know how to do it properly. Alright, so I'm just gonna accept all these changes. Well, I'll inspect them a little bit first. So they're telling me wait, that's not the one. I don't need to do that. I've already done that. I need to do this. I was in the wrong thing. This is what I need to do. What did they change here? Curl libraries. I see. Where's that from? Alejandro. How are you doing? That's not vibe coding. Sorry. I'm not a great vibe coder, man. Should just accept that. Supabase client.h. Let's create that file. Would it work? I don't know. Let's just accept it. Thoughts on NeoVim? I don't use that stuff, man. I don't use Vim. I can't remember all those hotkeys, man. It's too much for my small brain. Alright. Camera's amazing. Thank you very much, Alejandro. Thank you. It is a Sony ZV E1. E1. I typed EQ, my bad. Alright, we applied these things. Let's see, what else? And then they give us an example usage. But I don't know if we're ready for all that yet, man. I just want to see it kind of compile first. Wait, if CMake source directory something. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, that's the check that you're talking about. Looks a little crazy. But I think I see what you're saying. So this is my CMake thing, and you say I just put that like somewhere at the top. I see. Those two variables are equal, then you're in a bad spot to run the build. Yeah, I see what it's doing. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's try and compile whatever they just gave me right here. This C++ file and that header file, man. I don't even know how to compile something. So, alright, JWT C++, Java Web Token C++. I semi-vibe coded that? Alright, dang, you're just gonna give me some vibe coded stuff without even telling me? My girlfriend says your hair is majestic. Thank you very much, Alejandro's girlfriend. I just brushed it. right before I came on stream. Elements in this project is about, I'm making, so this is the C++ chat room. I'm making like a chat room overlay from our website, midnightsimon.com. This is the live production site. And it's just a site that you already know, man. You're Elements and you're on this website. But it just, it's a website for all my subscribers and whatnot, and all the leaderboards for LeetCode or Type Racer, and I have plans for other things, but for now it's just my personal site. And this stuff, I'm making a C++ WebSocket server, and I want like a chat room overlay. I think this is a very generic look. I'm going to customize the look after I get it to function correctly to like fit the theme of the site a bit more. And I just want this chat room to be authenticated onto my website, so like you gotta log in to chat or something. So now, because I have Supabase as my database provider, they don't offer a C++ client, and right now that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to vibe code a Supabase C++ client that interacts with their API, and this is what it vibe coded for me. Nice technical challenge, yeah, thank you. We're just testing the limits of what's possible with vibe coding, and it's not, I mean, I guess it's not a crazy limit test, but all right. Did they give me instructions on how to use this thing, or are they assuming that I know? All right, we need to add a few libraries, it says. So it looks like it's already in there, but maybe these things aren't correct. So all right. How do I use Vcpkg again? Install one of these things, JWT CPP. Can I just say that? Or what? I think I already got this already in your project. Nice. Let me just look at the docs real quick for libcurl and this thing. VC. Yeah, there we go. I just hit that. It's not near done yet, but still working on it. Okay. Wait, I'm vibe coding this. Current trending topics. Wait, is this your... This is your website? You trying to charge us for this, man? Real-time Twitter analytics that identifies viral trends. You trying to charge me $15 a month, man? Or $1 a month? Dang. Why don't you just make this free? It's 99 cents. Anyways, maybe those aren't the real prices. Looks fancy, man. How much have you actually coded versus vibe coded? Alright, what else we need? libcurl. Vibe code like 25%. Nice. That's a good amount. Do I have to... Is it gonna work with libcurl like that? How's that work? Curl. I guess I just install curl or something like that. I don't know. Wait, it's not working, man. The other one didn't work too. Why is it tripping? Did I spell it wrong? Do I have to add it? Do I have to add things here or something? Or just hit them with the install like that? Tito Algos, how you doing? Will you ever make a C++ course? It's not on my radar, man. I need a C++ course. I can't be teaching y'all C++. I can't even compile my binaries and stuff. Yeah, C++ with package managers and vibe coding. Yeah, alright, how to go from 0 to not so fast with C++ and vibe coding. I don't really know if I'm qualified to teach a course on C++. Alright, but thank you for asking. That means you probably think you want to learn from me or something. Alright, here we go. I think it's still installing, but pretty soon we'll be able to try out whatever this stuff gave us. Oh shit. Man, how much work is this thing doing? It's going crazy, man. There's libcurl. It's got a lot of backdoors to install? Nah. You can't be saying that, man. I hope not. What is this? DBG? Who knows? Debug? Who told it to download all this stuff, man? I didn't tell it to do any of this. Debug. What is JOM? I didn't tell it to download that either. Oops. Oh, this is the whole thing. Oh man. This vibe coding thing, C++ thing is a bit slow. Need a new computer maybe. Alright, it's still doing its thing, man. Whew. I'm checking out their examples. See, I only want like the JWT token authentication stuff. I don't want all this other craziness. Oh yeah, here we go. Supabase.validate token. That's what I really want. Yeah, this is what I need, man. Right here, right here. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it real soon. Look, it already knows. Alright, so it installed everything. I guess now let's try and, man, I need more real estate on my screen. Alright, let's try and include that Supabase client now. And we gotta initialize the client. .7 blazing milliseconds. Where does it say that, man? They lying. Wait. Oh, completed submission of something. That was way longer. That was like 10 minutes, man. Alright, what's my Supabase project ID thing? I gotta find that real quick. Somewhere. Oh, it's in my secret password thing. Wait, I got those keys somewhere. Where would they be? I don't want to click it. Hold on. I gotta hide it. I got other stuff in there you guys can't see. I guess you're gonna see my Supabase stuff. That's for sure. But it's all right to see, yeah. My anon key, that's all right to share. I hope. It ain't that serious, man. You know, curl will generate C source for curl commands using the libcurl argument, right? I don't even know what you're talking about. I do not know that. Did not know whatever you're saying. Alright, here we go. I just put my URL and key in there. And we're just gonna try we're gonna try something here. So this is on the message get, or should I do it on open connection? Yeah, I'm gonna do it on the open connection. So what I want to do, I want to get a JWT token from the URL query, right? Is that how it works? Sure. If you run curl from the command line, you can add libcurl file.c and the equivalent libcurl source will be written to a file. Alright, interesting. Libcurl source. You trying to tell me to type that? Or what? I mean, set access token, then I get the user info. All right, here we go. Should we try this or what? Well, I gotta modify the front end to send that web token. Wait, I still gotta see if I can compile this thing. So how do we do that, man? How's it? Wait, where do I do this from? cd build and then cmake ... Wait, expect a new line. Cmake list line 25. Do I have to put these? Yeah, how do you work this thing, man? Should I just try that? Sure. Alright, is it gonna work? Let me see. I'm just reload them all. Let's see if it builds, man. If it builds, that would be crazy. If it builds, we're in trouble, man. How do I do this again? I gotta set as something. Alright, alright. Of course it doesn't build. It doesn't build because it just made up some stuff. I guess I could just modify here. It just made up this thing, man. Let me look in the official documentation. What was this? WebSockets URL query. Where's the examples at? Examples. Should I look at anything? I don't see. So I'm just trying to get the something, you know. What do you, I don't even know what to call them, but they must be able to do it, right? Or you put the little question mark in a URL and you give them like a key value. That's what I'm thinking. URL parameter. Is that what I should tell it? Get a URL parameter from. I don't even know if it's possible. Oh, this is not even in. It's not even in the dang cursor. Come on, man. Man, where does it come up with this thing? Is it just hallucinating? Alright, we need to... The vibe coding ain't helping me out here. So I gotta dig into the documentation, maybe. Parameter routes. Look at that. No. That's not what we're looking at. That's this stuff. This will be useful, but That's not what we need right now. So this get URL thing is all right. How can I? All right. So there, this thing is suggesting that I just check it here. Let me ask it another thing. How can I receive from the .open WebSockets? Like, is it just hallucinating here? Or is it true? Let me try it one more time, man. I think it's hallucinating. Intelligence, how are you doing? Welcome to the party. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. But I guess we have this WebSocket. How can I authenticate this, man? I thought I had an idea, but I'm not sure if I know what I'm doing. I think you're looking for the query part. Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I don't even know if it's possible to do that, but I'm trying, you know, like we should be able to get the query part from this thing, you know, that's how I feel. Let me just Google it. Maybe Google is gonna give me an answer here. So how to get the URL query from WebSockets. But see, it's like it's not like is this it? This is a JavaScript thing. I don't know, man. Is this for a get request endpoint you're listening to, or a get request you're making? No, this is just a WebSocket endpoint, but I don't know how it works. So it's like WebSocket listener on this thing, which is supposed to be a get request, but and it opens here. But I'm trying to just access the whatever in the thing like that, you know. Do I have to specify it like that? I don't think so. That would be kind of weird. Anyways, looking for the auth token. Yes, I think I have to manually send it. Maybe I could just get it from the cookies or something, but I also don't know how to do that. It'd be in the header body. Well, I was gonna put it in the dang URL. But all right, is there a way I can read these headers from this thing? Maybe you have a good point. Don't defense. What's happening? 1 second. 1 second. So this is what Claude tells me to do. Put the URL query parameter, and that's it. Oh, well. All right, let's type racer, and then we'll get back to this. Don't defense. Are you ready for this, man? I have no idea what's going on, but I love watching this. Welcome to the party, Bubbles and Honey. All right, you ready? Don't defense. Here we go. Here we go. There's the YouTube, and then all right, man. Type racer time. Icy Black Deep, Clistar, Don't Defense, Ready to Rumble. First race is the warm-up. Second race is the championship round. Pretty slow, man. You gotta do faster than that. Don't defense. 84 for Clistar. Icy Black Deep. What are you doing, man? 72. Guest 81. Guest. And then Q coming late to the party. You win and I still complain? Nah, you don't even win that much. Usually hit like 110, 112. Can't do anything typers related without me being mean to you. I know. It's what I enjoy, man. Alright, here we go. This is the championship round. Don't defense is going for, let's see, real quick. Don't defense is going for his 36th Type Racer championship. Let's go. Here we go. Whew. It's a short passage. Anybody could win. Oh man, so many typos. Don't defense 118. There you go. Very nice speed. Q Ultimos 111. 107 for me. Clistar 85. Icy Black Deep 84. Guest 82. Guess 67. 59. 40. I gotta show this to my students. What kind of students you got? You got typing students? Alright, so don't defense won that championship with a speed of 118 miles per hour. Let's add that real quick. Wait, don't defense 118. Where's it at, man? Look at that. 36th win. 82 for me, but I'm on NyQuil and 3 hours of sleep. Dang. And you out here helping me out? Thank you so much, R-Fire. Teach 3rd grade. They're learning how to type. But I teach them all subjects. Interesting. Yeah, I think Type Racer is fun. I feel like I looked this up a while back, but is Mavis Beacon still a thing? I don't know what that is, I see. Well, that's that typing game you're talking about, man. I just had flashbacks. Did I use this when I was growing up? Or am I tripping? I remember there was a typing game I used to play. It was like a haunted theme. And it was spooky. And that's the only thing I remember. It was like looks like Halloween, the whole game. I used to use that a long time ago. Use it too. Not sure, I've never used that. We don't have a computer teacher at our school. I play Word Munchers. Interesting. Phoenix Plays, what's happened? Vibe coding is a crazy title. Well, I was type racing, man. Anyways, back to the vibe coding. Wait, I remember that game. What? You, Clistar, you played Word Munchers? I never heard of this game in my life. Anyways. Am I using chat? I'm using Claude, or is it Cursor? I'm using Cursor. All right. Let's see. What are we trying to do? We're trying to figure out how the hell to authenticate. And I asked Cursor, and then it says, it told me to do something, and now I don't know where it's at. No, this is not the right cursor, probably. This is the right cursor. Screen too small. Oh, my bad. It's still a little bit small, but maybe it's a tiny bit better. It's hard for me to see anything, man. Okay, so they're telling me to add, I'm gonna just apply this. I'm gonna just apply it. I don't even know why I'm trying to like do stuff, you know? LGTM. Looks good to me. Oh, and then I send a thing to authenticate like that. Like I just send it through the WebSocket on open. Interesting. So they added a new endpoint here, or Oh, we just send like that. Yes, yes, that will work. That will work. Let me add this to the front end real quick in the chat room, or I don't even know where it's at. I think there's like a WebSocket provider thing, right here. This is all vibe coding, by the way. Oh, on socket open, WebSocket connected. I guess before we do that, we want to send this connection thing. And then I gotta send my token somehow. I guess I'll stick with this for now. Although it doesn't feel super bulletproof, because how do I verify that everything is being sent? I guess on the on message receive. So maybe I just fire this off. Oh, look at that. We're sending all that identity stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we need this if we're gonna use a Supabase backend. So I'll try this out for now. I don't know how to get my token here, but we'll figure that part out. All right, where were we? Now we're trying to rebuild our backend to see if we can get that token on this backend and everything compiles. That's what we're trying to do right now. So let me see if it compiles. What is it talking about, man? Who put that timeout? Nobody wants a timeout, man. Do you have an account before you can see the Supabase API? Yeah, I do have an account. Where they put these timeouts in here, man? Oh, I see what the timeout is. I see. We have a link to the API. I don't know. It's somewhere out there. I don't know where anything is for Supabase stuff. Wait, what does this mean, man? Set timeout? You can't do that? It's not a member. I guess this is it, the settings. Maybe it's idle time. Is there like an IntelliSense? Should I just try idle timeout? Or should I actually try and figure out what's going on? No, we don't need this, man. Who cares about that? Right? All right, what's the next error now? Oh, lordy. Unresolved externals. Is that a linking problem? Supabase client. Think it can't link to this. I mean, I don't even know how to debug these things, man. Vibe coding C++ ain't fun. It's so difficult, man. Alright, let me try and figure some things out. Every day it's been a real struggle for me. We make slow progress though, like even though I'm blocked all the time. FLTTL, welcome to the party. How are you doing? So maybe I didn't link things correctly. Or something, you know. Right, that stuff is the same. You need to add .cpp files to your CMake. Like right here. Oh, thank you. How come Claude never told me that, man? What they're doing out there. Alright, let's try it again. Let's try it again. So does that mean I gotta maybe like run my CMake thing again? Should I delete my cache? Or nah? Let me see. Where's that build file? CMake cache. You can keep the cache. Hey, what's happened, Eldoras Nova? Alright, let's see. Let's try and build this dang thing one last, well, not last time. We'll be trying a lot more than one more time. Oh lordy. What did I do? It looks like I pressed the button. Maybe. Like, what does that even mean, man? Who put this there, you know? That ain't mine. Pico JSON. What is that? I don't even know what's going on right now. Should I delete this? All right, should we try again? Which library are you using to talk to Supabase? Man, I'm using a vibe coded library that doesn't work. But where is this from, man? Like, who put this? Who's talking to this thing? Pico JSON? How do I tell where it's from, you know? Miscellaneous files. Could you show output? That's because they don't list a C++ library on the Supabase site. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no C++ library. So I'm trying to have Claude vibe code a C++ library. But it ain't been such a smooth process for me. So it gave me, where is it? Shit. This is not the place I'm trying to be right now. Yeah, it gave me these two files, the Supabase client header thing and this thing. So I don't know what to do. Maybe, for sure, it's something wrong with whatever is going on here, right? Text output in Visual Studio? Wait, FTTL, what do you mean? Text output. Do you have that JSON library installed? Yeah, it was working before. It was installed before. Because I used it here. Let me see how I include it. Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same way. But I never use the using thing. But you can try hitting the squiggly button, top of the Solution Explorer. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up. Vertazoid, thank you very much for this sub. How are you doing, Vertazoid? How do I do this? Yeah, that's how I do it. Got one sub for Vertazoid. Did I spell that right? Yeah. Thank you very much, Vertazoid. Look at that. 4 stars for 4 months this year. Why do you not have any buttons I want you to use? I don't know where you talk about them buttons, man. It's like one of these buttons, maybe? I don't know what buttons you're trying to have me press. Wait, what about the JWT-CPP? Yeah, that is something new that I've added. Let me think here. So yeah, so I got JWT-CPP right there. And all that. Busy but doing well. How's your WebSocket project going? It's going, it's alright. We're making progress, man, but there's a lot of like roadblocks along the way. Right now I'm trying to, like, I'm using Supabase, and there is no Supabase client for C++, so now I'm trying to just have my C++ talk to the Supabase API. And I'm trying to do that by vibe coding it, but I'm having a lot of complications. You can try control open brace and S. What does that mean, man? Yeah, it ain't working. Error list at the bottom. Can switch to an output. I don't know how to do that. Oh, right here. Start with the first error. So telling me something ain't right. There's something going on here. How do I find this error, man? Should I just say, just feed it back and say, there is an error in... Wait, someone said, how do I do this? I gotta re-index? Maybe, or no, it's all good. Are you linking that executable with libcurl in the CMake file? Rfire? I don't even know, man. But I got the libcurl libraries right there, if that's what you're asking. It's the WebSocket binary. Alright. We gotta ask the vibe coding thing. So I'm trying to add Supabase.cpp, and there's an error that, what's the error say? Vibe coding is stress. Yeah. Especially if you don't know how to do the actual coding. Dang, it's doing some serious business out here, man. It's... I don't even know where to start. It says, this error is related to a conflict between these things. Let's modify... Dang, how did it know that? It said, let's use a completely different library? I think so. Should we review it, or should we just trust it and send it? I think normally you do the auth part without the WebSocket, then you use the token you get from doing auth to connect via auth. Yeah, so the auth part is without the WebSocket, and that's how I have the JWT token. And then I send the JWT token to the WebSocket thing, and then it gets authenticated again on the back end. I'm still yet to try Cursor, but then Copilot, VS Code. I haven't tried Copilot, VS Code. I only tried Cursor. Alright, so it says, I'm not even gonna look at all that stuff, man. But wait, what's the difference here? Include the necessary headers. Base 60, what? Built-in base 64, manually parses. Dang, it just does all the work without... Let me try it out. Apply. Yes, accept file. What's next? And then apply. Yes, looks good to me. Well, I am on Windows here. Alright, let's try it, man. You think it's gonna work? Wait, cursor tip. You can do right click on the file via the file navigator and add to... Oh, nice. I'll keep that in mind. Where's that? Add files to cursor chat. I see. Alright, here we go again. Trying to build this dang thing. Alright. Should we just keep feeding it the errors, man? No. Getting this error. Oh, is it because I didn't select the thinking? And should I change it to agents? Is that what I gotta do? I don't know what I'm doing with cursor, man. But somebody told me I gotta change those things up sometimes. Oh dang, I hit this I hit this in the wrong cursor thing, man. My bad, cursor. Maybe that's why. But alright, still. Agents. And then thinking and all that. Alright, here we go again. Think you gotta yell at the AI? Nah, you don't gotta do that. Alright, let's fix it, man. Vibe coding it up. Should I trust it? Whatever, right? Accept. What's this? Yeah, it looks good to me. And I just hit them with the run command, or should I just run it myself, you know? Did it work? Let's see, let's see. Nah, man. It ain't working, is it? We're about to find out. Here we go. Wait, let me... Jesus Christ. If this actually works, man, are we really in trouble as an industry, you know? Hold on. I need to do some C outs right here. Let's put standard C out. How do I stop? Close. Stop. And then I don't know what that means. It's still debugging? Man, who told it to debug? I'm trying to tell it to stop. It's working well, except you need to know CMake. Yeah, I don't know CMake, man. But I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. I know a little bit more than 3 weeks ago. That's for sure. Like, I'm able to do a lot more things than before. All right, so now what, man? Oh, look at my token. They got my token, man. All right. Now let's see if it actually can authenticate a real token. I don't know where my token's at though. I guess I can find a token, right? From... Should I show you my tokens, man? I don't know. I don't know if you want to see my tokens. Like, which token is it too? You know, like, I don't even know. So like, when I get that, let me see how this thing works here. Like, I really don't know what I'm doing, man. But I should be able to. All right, maybe here. How can I tell if I'm authenticated? I think I gotta think about this part now. Now that we have, well, I don't even know if the Supabase thing works, but at least it compiles, man. Maybe there's some way I can just copy and paste the token for now. Let me look into my Supabase dashboard. That I won't show y'all. I'm looking at my other screen. Authentication. Where can I find these dang tokens, man? How can I make... Alright. You know what? I'm not vibe coding good at all. Instead of saying I don't really know what I'm doing, you should say I'm really vibing. Alright. Rfire says, got to go, but you may want to take a look at this to get a good handle on how the various auth flows work. Alright, I'll take a look. Thank you very much for all the help, Rfire. Have a good night. Vibe coding is an art. Yeah, I'm trying to learn the art of vibe coding, man. So, what was I about to ask? I was about to ask, how can I get a JWT token to test from my Supabase users or whatever? Alright, to get a JWT token from Supabase, I'll guide you through the process. Thank you very much. Alright, let's see what they're gonna tell us to do. It's really thinking, man. Oh, it says confirm. Yes, yes. Searching the web. It's my dang access token. Apple truffle muffin kins. What's happening? I'm trying to do some vibe coding by making a Supabase C++ clients. And I'm really vibing right now. You can just call me Apple Truffle. Alright. I'm really vibing Apple Truffle. Alright, so talking about get token. Sign in. Access token. That's my JWT token. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it somehow. I don't want to do it like that, but I gotta think, man. It's 11 p.m. and I don't really know what's going on. I got too many windows open and I'm trying to find the front end stuff. A Polygot, what's happening? How you doing? Welcome to the party. Alright, so after I log in, how does it know that I'm logged in, man? Is it because it has some type of access token, probably, yeah? I just want to copy that access token over. I'm looking at my tokens on my other screen. Could it be this? I don't know. X. Wait, how does Supabase know? Like, what's the name? What's the name of the Supabase cookie for auth? Is it this? What is a XS? What is this thing? Alright, what else they got for me, man? Auth token code verifier. Alright, I don't know what to do, man. I am not vibing anymore. Shit. Like, how do I get this access token? Do I have, and where is it saved, you know? Where is my Supabase? Maybe you should ask Cursor. Yeah, I asked Cursor originally and then it didn't know what to do. Oh shit. Still generating stuff. Oh no, it's on this one. See, look. Alright, let me think. Let me think for a minute. Vibe coding not even once. Eldoras Nova, how are you doing, man? Are you saying that I suck at vibe coding? Which I know I do. Hopefully I'm getting better. So I'm trying to log in. I forget how my app works. Set user. Did I make this? This got vibe coded, man. Alright, this is the user. So the user is in this context thing. Hold on. No, the JWT stuff is confusing. Yeah, I should probably look up how that stuff works. A classmate once tried to explain it to me. Can I ask, are you self-hosting Supabase for a personal project or something like that? I'm not self-hosting Supabase yet, but yeah, I'm using their service, and it is for a project, personal project. Man, do I even use this thing here? I must, right? Look at my routes. Maybe my login route has something. Sign in. I mean, this must set some headers here. Or something, yeah. Hold on. Because I send the headers back. Anyways. I guess, all right. I mean, the JWT token is right here, so maybe I should just use this in the Twitch. But I don't want to console log it on stream, man. Right? Oh, that's gonna be my auth callback. I don't know how this works. How does it set the user, you know? It's been too long. I forget how my whole website is coded up. Flow Zero, welcome to the party. How are you doing, man? Sets the user in the request. Should have put some comments in there. Yeah, I don't know. Sets the user. in the request. So this is like the auth callback. All right, this is when I click login with Twitch. So it makes me do all this junk, and then it redirects me to somewhere, and then it calls my callback. Excuse me. And then it sends my code, and then what does this return, man? Auth token response. What's in an auth token response? How can I see that? Oh, I see. That's where I get my user and my session from. So from this exchange code, that's where I should get my auth token back. But I don't. And it should be like, are we in vibe code mode? Yeah. Let's say also get the user and session. Is that how you vibe code, man? Sure, right? And then I need to do I set user here like that? Wait, let me think. Vibe code is still a year off. Yeah, I mean, I'm not skilled enough to vibe code effectively, but we're getting there, man. One day. Your passing request is passing the header, but will be present for sure in the header, and then your passing in the request is use Supabase client, and you will have the user extracted from it. Yeah, I'm trying to just save that user now in my somewhere. I don't know where I save it. So when I log in normally, how do I save that user? Set user. How is that? It doesn't exist, man. Did I change something? Did I delete it? I guess Supabase just knows. This old trail. How you doing? Love the live coding. I'm 6'2" and just now getting back into coding, working for a state university. Thank you very much. My live coding skills aren't that great. Like, I think I'm stuck a whole lot, but I think it's kind of what real life is like too. I think when I'm working, I'm not just flowing all the time, man. I'm not just typing out mad code. Usually I'm stuck on some error and I have no idea what's going on, and I spend like 2 hours trying to figure it out. And this is exactly what happens on this stream. You don't have to do anything else than log in. It sets the cookie. Yeah, but I need my JWT, man. I need my access token so I can send it to my WebSocket server. This is like an overly complex side project that uses all types of unnecessary things. So I'm not using Supabase for everything. And then, so I want to send my access token to my C++ backend. And I don't think it's just a cookie. I think Supabase returns all that information, but I don't know how to access it. Maybe it's just in this context stuff, or it's in user, but then there's no, how do I set that user, you know? Do I just call set user? Spetsnaz logic. Give token streamer, what's happening? How you doing? Can I just call that, man? No, because this... I can't, because this is a dang back-end request, man. So... yeah, I always gotta try and remember that when I'm dealing with this remix stuff, that some of these, even though the files are in the same place, some of them are on the back end, some of them are on the client side. And this is in the dang API. So this API is logging in, it gets the right thing. And then in the login for Twitch stuff, it's like on the client. I don't even know anymore, man. Let me take a couple minutes and gather my thoughts. Walrus Operator, welcome to the party. I just found out my company is outsourcing like 15% of our engineering department to India and South America. Dang. What does that mean for you? Does that mean you're gonna look for a new job, or you're just gonna hang tight, or what? Wait, what was I trying to do? I forgot what I was trying to do, man. This is login with Twitch. This is login form. This is the browser client on the login form. That's how I'm able to just set user here. I see. Wait, going back to the manga recruiters. I got 1 month left, and then I get 4 months severance. Dang, Walrus Operator. I see what you're saying. Well, 4 months severance. It is what it is. I think you can find something in 4 months, right? On the client side front end, you have a client use this one and check. Right. Let me try and figure out. Alright, so if I log in with this, everything works. If I log in with Twitch, how does that work, man? It just sends me all this information. Do you think I should send the access token or something? Wait. It must, alright. I gotta see what's happening. I gotta see. I can't show it because I don't want to expose all my tokens and whatnot. Alright, let me delete all types of junk here. I'm gonna log in. Sign in with Twitch. I got my auth token stuff. And oh shit, auth token code verifier. That's the name of the cookie that I have when I log in with Twitch. What does it do, man? Like, what's in there? Yeah. The code has a validity of 5 minutes. and can only be exchanged for an access token once. You will need to restart authentication. Okay, so then it gives me, so this is the access token, and then is that fine to just pass around? If you log in with Twitch or any other, it calls you your callback. That should be backend. Yes. You change the token provided by the supo and then redirect the user with the header that Supabase gives you. The front end should now have a cookie. Yeah. I'm trying to, I guess, get that cookie. It looks like the cookie is called auth token code verifier, and then I'm checking out what part of the, like, how do I use that value, you know? So, all right. Let me think, man. So is that my access token, man? Or what? Should I just send that and see what's up? It's like base 64 something. The exchange token is not the access token. No, I'm not looking at the exchange token. I'm looking at my, I'm not showing it because I don't want to expose my tokens, man. But I think this might be it. Where are we? Let me try on my WebSocket provider. Oh, man. On socket open. Wait, how does this work? I need to get my cookie right here. How can I get my Supabase access token from my cookies here and send it to the socket? Pretty sure you need to have access. You should have access to your, yeah. All right, flow 0. I don't know if you know what I'm trying to do here, so maybe let me try and explain the weird situation I'm in. My website, I authenticate with Supabase just fine, right? Everything works on my website with logging in, whatever, email, Twitch. That stuff works. Well, it kind of works. It doesn't fully work, apparently, because my profile is blank. Huh. I gotta try and fix that. Well, that probably is part of my bug. But anyways, I'm working on a feature that's like supposed to have live chat. And I'm building my chat server separately from Supabase. Like, it's not hosted on Supabase or anything. I'm trying to send an access token to auth your WebSocket. Yeah. So my WebSocket server is in C++ and it has no idea anything about Supabase. So I've built a library. Well, I vibe coded a library in C++ that if it gets the access token, it can send it to authenticate on Supabase and then like decide how to deal with that connection there, like to authenticate the WebSocket. That's what I'm trying to build, man. So it seems a little bit strange whatever I'm doing, but there is a reason in some ways. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out where that access token, like how can I get access to that access token, you know? Because right now, all right, this is on the client side. So if I'm logged in, I want to be able to send the access token that I have for being logged in just to the other, to, you know, to my WebSockets thing. And that's what I'm trying to do right here. But I don't think it starts with this access token. Let me try and log in with username and email on my thing here. Man, I don't even remember what my password is. How can I not know my password, man? That's crazy. What's happened? 2F active. How are you doing? I've been using this ChatGPT 4.0 a bit different midnight. So like it's extremely good, not just at them shitty Ghibli styles, but it can take references from Dribble and actually make really good UI UX. Like I'm mocking up a client pack right now as we speak with different concepts. It's actually doing better than I thought. Better than I could. Dang. It's actually insane if you use it plus V0 dev. I don't even know what those things are, but I'm gonna have to check it out. Alright, let me sign up on my own website. Man, does my website work? I don't think my website's working right now or something. I can't even log in with... Alright. Test Simon. I'm gonna open up my console or something. All types of crazy errors there. Like I click register and nothing happens, you know? Maybe my thing is broken. Vibe code is already crashing out. Yeah, wait. LLMs are decent for proof of concept, but it's been shown time and time again that they are not production ready for anything at major scale. Yeah, man, why is my... Alright, I got a lot of things to fix on my website, I guess. I didn't even know that thing broke. How did it break, man? Oh, alright, looks like we got some problems and I need to fix them before we move on. Like the email sign up not working. Register button doesn't work, I guess. They're literally what 60% of the time, but I use it for all facets of my life, but it's not just you're prompting wrong, but most people aren't prompting right. It's like a genuine skill to leverage all of them. Yeah, I'm bad at vibe coding. Vibe coding feels like a constant debugging session. I mean, if I wasn't vibe coding, man, I'd be stuck reading documentation, I guess. Or something. But I think I'm losing energy. It's already almost midnight. I can probably help you, but here are two things you have to look at. Do you have a on-change state on the front end for auth? I don't know. Yes or no? When you create the client on the front end, this client should have auth object with user token. This token, you can use it with your WebSocket. Yeah, so the problem is I'm not using front... I don't know if I'm what type of auth I'm using. I'm using both client and server side, but there is clearly... I have some bugs for sure. I'm using the front end. I'm using both, man. I'm using server side auth and I'm using front end client side auth. And I think only one of them is working. One of them is not working. I think the Twitch auth isn't working too great right now either, because it never finds my username when I log in, man. It's a lot of things going wrong. And I don't think I can't even click this button. Register page. All right, let me one thing at a time. Let me just try and fix the old things that are broken. Where's my register? Right here. And why isn't it not working? What you talking about, man? Coding ain't about it being perfect. Thinking you can perfect code is arbitrary as long as it's safe. When you try to break it and you can't, and it works well together, a client paying 10K ain't gonna be complaining, because I've used the vibes to make my agency scale like 600% last year. Nice. So it's just got a name. Gotta have a good system to get production ready stuff for people. Most want at least a standardized vibe of the products. Yeah, I mean, I'm no vibe coder, man, but I'm trying to be. It's tough. Wait, maybe I'm just an old man or something, but I have lived so many of these engineering fads. TDD, BDD, microservices, list goes on. Just saying that LLMs are not a golden arrow solution for everything. They're just merely another tool for the toolbox. That is a fundamental difference between a startup mindset versus an or enterprise mindset. Vibe coding might work for a startup, but it's not gonna cut it for something like Netflix. Yeah, I tend to somewhat agree with that. I don't think vibe coding is gonna be for like uh, an enterprise with a lot of proprietary code, with not many examples out there. Maybe it's good for like a startup to like make common features, like things especially in open source stacks. There's a lot of example code out there, but when you get into like at work, I don't have like, it's not that great at work because everything is proprietary, man. So it doesn't have unlimited GitHub repos to go train on or something. Those who don't may counter by saying most businesses don't need to be Netflix scale. Yeah, I'm not trying to make any Netflix scale here, so vibe coding is alright in my eyes for what I'm working with. Hey, how come this is commented out, man? That should not be commented out. Anyways, maybe this is where the vibe coding ends for tonight. I think I have to really, I'll probably do this offline. I need to clean up all the junk that my vibe coding has caused. It's getting a little bit chaotic in my, like, remembering what I did anywhere. Nothing is consistent, man. So I'm just gonna go in there and fix everything up. I gave up? No, man, I'm done for tonight. I'm tired of this. I'm just gonna chill for a little bit and then probably just go. I might leave a little early tonight. I told you never give up? Man, who told you I never give up? And I don't think I'm giving up. Sometimes you just gotta stop for the night, you know? Take a rest and continue another day. So I'm going to be like, alright, my normal schedule is Mondays and Wednesdays. I do LeetCode Daily and then I do vibe coding. But I'm going to be upping my schedule, so in addition to Mondays and Wednesdays, I'll also be doing another day. I'm not sure when, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or Sunday. It could be any of those days. But every week, I'm going to be trying to do like 3 vibe coding sessions instead of only 2. And I'm always working on the same project. I'm just working on my website, midnightsimon.com, and I'm just trying to add more and more features until it's just a crazy website. And yeah, that's it. But I'm tired today, man. I'm done. I stayed up too late last night, I think. 2 hours of sleep a night. Money don't sleep. Nah, money sleeps all the time. Eat some cocoa bread. Man, it's been a long time since I had cocoa bread. Should I just get out of here right now? I think so. Avocado Violet and Samir, both online. Who do y'all want? Where should we go? You guys interested in? I mean, we raid Samir like 3 times in a row.
Wait, this ID.
Avocado Violet is doing some problem. I'm out of here, man. Enough vibe coding for me today. I'm tired of it. For now. Tired of it for now. Until tomorrow. Well, I might not stream tomorrow, but I'll be cleaning up my vibe code, probably offline. Anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in. See you next time, man. I think I'm just tired today. I feel like I'm not even making that much progress. I need to think about some of my architecture and how it works, and I'd rather do that offline, you know. All right, YouTube, see you later. Walrus Operator, adios. Flow Zero, adios, amigo. Vertizoid, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for that sub. Have a good night. Eldoras Nova, see you next time, my friend, and have a good night. And everybody else, 2F inactive, adios, amigo. FLTTL, have a good night. Who else is out there? Anybody else? All you lurkers out there, see you next time. Q Ultimus, see you on Wednesday probably. Let's go raid Avocado Violet. She's doing LeetCode, I think. Lemonless, have a good night. Farewell.